I remember the kitchen, the smell of fried potatoes and burnt toast, the laughter that sounded like knives twisting in my chest. My sister held my phone like a trophy, showing me the video. My daughter's inhaler, empty, replaced, deliberately. "Teach her to stop getting all the attention," my sister said, voice dripping with false sweetness. I froze, fingers shaking over the phone, ready to call the school, ready to make someone, anyone, stop this madness. That's when the first blow came. A frying pan across my face. Pain exploded, blood filled my mouth, my vision blurred. "Relax," she said, "she'll be fine." Dad kicked me in the ribs while I lay there, helpless, and Mom grabbed the phone, hurling it against the wall. Glass shattered. Silence, except for the sound of chewing. They ate like nothing had happened. I sat on the floor, blood running down my face, rage pooling in my chest. My daughter wasn't just in danger, she was invisible to the people who should have protected her. The school called hours later. She had collapsed, unable to breathe. ICU, barely alive. My heart stayed frozen long after they wheeled her away. Security footage later showed my sister calmly swapping the inhaler. The officer stared at me, stunned, when I replayed it. Even he couldn't comprehend it. It should have broken me. It didn't. Not completely. I remember the first time I met her, my sister, my parents, the smiles, the trust. I had shared secrets, dreams, and all the little triumphs of my daughter's life with them. I had thought we were family. But the truth was always there, just beneath the surface. Envy, malice, cruelty. And now it was exposed. I didn't scream, I didn't cry. I watched. I cataloged every lie, every betrayal, every casual cruelty they thought I hadn't noticed. Every time they dismissed me, every time they laughed at my pain, I stored it. I started small. Conversations recorded, documents gathered, proof lined up like dominoes. I researched legal loopholes, insurance policies, school protocols. I knew patience was the weapon. Emotion was a weakness I couldn't afford. Every public interaction became a chess move. Every casual visit, every comment, every smile from them, I turned into ammunition. They didn't see me, the calm observer, plotting their undoing, but I did, every single day. Months passed. I built my case quietly, invisibly. My sister thought she had won, that I was broken, that my rage had been extinguished by her violence. But rage, I learned, could be disciplined, focused, calculated. The night I confronted her, it was quiet. Dinner, the same room, the same smells, but the tables had turned. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "I know everything," I said, voice soft. My sister laughed, the same cruel smirk. I slid the security footage across the table. Her face drained of color as she watched herself in every frame. "You put my daughter in the hospital," I said. "You thought it was harmless, that we'd all pretend it didn't happen." Mom tried to interrupt. Dad stood ready to dismiss me. I ignored them, calm, controlled. No one's laughing now. I had already called the authorities. Legal notices, restraining orders, insurance investigations, school statements, they were all ready, activated the second the footage hit the right hands. By the time she realized the walls were closing in, every single lie she had relied on was dismantled. Public embarrassment, financial consequences, social isolation, meticulously orchestrated. Her threats fell on deaf ears. She was powerless. And I was serene. Not victorious with noise, but with precision. I left the house that night feeling lighter than I had in years. My daughter recovered. The hospital smelled of antiseptic and hope. I held her tiny hand in mine and felt something I hadn't felt in months, real relief. My parents begged, my sister wept. I didn't respond. I had no satisfaction in watching them plead. My revenge wasn't about theatrics, it was about justice. Silent, certain, inescapable. I never wanted them gone entirely. I wanted them accountable. Every action they had taken against me and my child reflected back at them. Every moment of fear mirrored. And now, months later, I walk past them, and I see it, the hesitation, the guilt, the recognition of their own failures. I don't gloat. I don't need to. The silence is louder than any scream. I survived. She survived. And those who betrayed me? They are trapped in their own truths, fully exposed. And that, I think, is enough.